You're the vice president and general counsel of Kaiser Permanente. What did it take for you to get here?
Well, I'd say it took a lot of education, hard work, and having lots of good friends who help you along the way, mentors, champions, people who you reach out to who help you in your career.
What's the best piece of advice you've ever received in your life?
I think the advice that I try to model and I try to help my team members, the people that I manage, I always say, model the behavior that you want to see in others. So I can't change the world, really, but I can demonstrate how the world can be changed through my behaviors. Kindness, creativity, reaching out, being a good employee, being a good team member, a good leader, good wife, whatever the role is, to model the behavior that you want to see in others.
What has being a lawyer taught you about the value of time?
Time moves slowly and it moves fast. Moves slowly when you're doing something work-wise, like in the legal profession that maybe is meticulous, detail-oriented. You just sit there and just figure it out. And the time, you look at the clock and then when you look back on your life, time has moved so fast. Overall, I would say that there's not enough time.
What is the number one skill people should invest their time into learning today to be successful in 2030?
Oh, baby, it's all about AI. Even in my profession, I think with the introduction of ChatGPT, there was a real inflection point. And I can relate that to an inflection point in my life, which was when I typed my application for university, I typed it. But when I got to university, then they started with PCs, okay? The personal computer was an inflection point for society, for life, for work, in our personal lives. I think AI and what it can do for us in our personal lives as well as work life is just the huge inflection point. It's already changed the way I practice, the way my team members practice. And I think the more the young people can embrace it, learn it, understand it. And when new lawyers come in law school, take all the classes you can take on AI and tools and how to use it. And then, in the practice that you have to be able to harness it. Don't be afraid of it. Harness it responsibly.
And if you could leave the younger generation with one piece of advice, what would it be?
Smile, which you're very good at, I have to say. Since I first met you, you have, I think, your superpower. And I hope you'll carry that with you the rest of your life is smile. It brightens up everything. You could be in a tough negotiation. You could be having a difficult conversation with a parent or a spouse or an employee or someone in leadership at your work. And when you smile, it releases endorphins and it makes life and the conversation so much better. And you have that superpower.